Hey guys, this video has been long awaited. Without further ado, welcome to the Q&A, whatever you want to call this video. I asked on my Instagram a while ago. Okay, wait, backstory. So I filmed this video like 2 weeks ago, and I filmed it, and after I was trying to like put it on my computer so I could edit it and everything and get it uploaded because I was like super excited about it. And then I went to put it on my computer, and little did I know I recorded in the wrong format on my camera. I didn't even know you could do that. So I couldn't put it on my computer, so I couldn't edit it, and I was so sad. So now we have this one. It's like Q&A 2.0. I've had practice, so this one will be so good. So let's get to it. Let's start off with the basics. I'm Canyon, I'm 18 years old, I'm from Utah. I'm based in Salt Lake City. I've shot all around Utah. I've been doing photography for as long as I can remember. I've always loved cameras. I've always loved posting on Instagram, like that was my shiz. I would take pictures with my iPhone 4S. In November last year is when I kind of decided like, you know what, yeah, this is what I want to do. I'm gonna start working with models. I'm gonna start reaching out to all these different brands and kind of go from there. So that's my introduction. Now let's see what you guys have to ask. So I posted on my Instagram and a bunch of you guys commented, and so we're just gonna go to random questions, and if I answer yours, that's awesome. If not, I'm sorry. One of the biggest questions I get asked is what camera I use, what lenses I use, what I use to edit. So I use the Canon 5D Mark IV with the Sigma art lenses, the 35mm and the 50mm. They're like my favorite lenses, and they're the only ones I have because they're so expensive, but they're so worth it. I edit on Lightroom, only Lightroom. Some people use like Photoshop and Lightroom, but I just don't understand Photoshop, honestly. Do you use any presets? So, I used to use presets. I used the Visco pack, I used some other like photographers packs, but now I kind of made my own presets, and people are like, how do you make your own presets? What I did is I liked some of the Visco pack presets, like some settings on there, and I liked some of these other settings, and then I kind of like added my own, like, I don't even know this, a little bit of Canyon in there, and mixed it all up, and bam, Canyon presets. I only use one preset because I like my whole feed to kind of match, and I'm really like OCD with it because I want it to all match and look good together. So I only use one preset so all the tones are the same on everything. So like, but just so they look good together like this. Next question. How did you grow your account so quickly? Let me tell you. Honestly, I really don't know. My goal since day one with social media has always been to be genuine, and I think that's been a really key factor in growing a social media account, is just being who you are and people liking you for being you. People aren't gonna wanna follow you if you're not being yourself, if you're trying to be someone else or whatever. The best you is you. Is that a quote? Is that a quote from something? I don't know. Doesn't matter. The point is, be you. You're the best you there is. What's your best tip for people wanting to get into photography? My best tip is to never stop shooting. That's kind of like where I faltered, is when I started getting into photography. I shot here and there, I shot like once a week maybe, and I didn't see a lot of improvement. I didn't see a lot of like change in my work or in my skill. Once I started shooting, I shoot just about every single day. And once I started shooting every single day, I started seeing progress in all of my work. So you can scroll back on my Instagram and you can see like my older stuff and just see how I've improved, which is the reason why I like keep it there. I have debated deleting it. I have. But I want to keep it up just so people can see like where I've come from. So my best advice is to just consistently shoot and experiment. Just try everything, see what you like. Because you're not gonna know what your style is once you start. You're gonna know what your style is once you like get into practicing and experimenting with all sorts of different types of photography and different kinds of editing. So don't be afraid to experiment and try different things, because that's how you'll find what your style is. So that's all the time I have to answer questions today. I'm sure I'll be doing videos like this a lot more often. Be sure to subscribe to stay on top of like all my awesome videos that'll be coming out. I'm sure I'll be doing a lot more vlogs, a lot of BTS, a lot of... I don't even know. Honestly, I don't know what I'm doing with this channel. We're just gonna go with it and we're gonna see what happens. But I will see you guys later.